Okay, we're back for another How to Become an MVP. And this one is going to be about how do you stay motivated on your journey to becoming an MVP, right? It's a long game. It's a marathon you're playing here. And it's important to plan accordingly, right? If you're going to run in a marathon, you're not just going to wake up and learn how to do sprints or something like that, right? You're going to learn and progressively stretch as you develop your skills to run longer and longer distances. The thing is, it comes down to then, so how do you stay motivated? And I love this quote by Zig Ziglar, a guy I used to listen to on tapes years ago, probably 20 years ago. And he used to say, people would say to him, motivation doesn't last. And he would say, yeah, neither does bathing, right? You don't stay clean. You go take a shower each day. You go get washed each day. And you've got to think of motivation like that. You can't be, I'm going to be motivated for the next 3 months. And then you're motivated. No, it's a daily thing that you've got to build into your life when it comes to motivation. In this area, we're looking at how to become an MVP. So what are you doing to stay motivated on a daily basis on this journey? And it really comes down to one word: habits. It's your ability to build habits over the long term. It's ability to, make it a core part of who you are. For the last 2 years, I have been consistently, for example, meditating every day. And so now I've got to the point, what I do is I have a habit counter, an app that allows me to track my habits on a daily basis. And I would do 7 days without a break. And I'd do 14 days without a break. And I'd do 21 days without a break. And on and on. Then I was up to 90 days and 120 days. And then I started beating myself up is that I could never afford not to break, if you like, that chain, that consistency. Now, after doing it for this long, do you know what? I can go a day or so where I don't meditate. But then all of a sudden, I've got this craving to meditate again. Why? Because I've built in a habit. And a habit, to start with, a good habit or a bad habit is irrelevant. A habit done over and over and over gets easier with time. It's the way our brains work and the way endorphins are released and the response reward, if you like, works in our brain. So a habit is hard. You've got to really go 90 days doing something consistently for a habit really to lock in. There's some old theory around 21 days. It's longer than 21 days. Okay, so it comes down to habit. Make them consistent, your contributions, what you're doing. And really to make it consistent, you've got to come to the next word, which I put to you as a goal. You've got to be clear about what your goals are. What are your goals in the next 24 months, in the next 12 months, in the next 36 months? I know I didn't do that in order. I should have said 12, 24, 36. But let's just say, what's your 12-month goal? What's your 24 and your 36-month goal, because they will affect your habits. And it's not until your desire for what you want is stronger than your desire of happiness or reward right now that you're going to start reaching those goals. So if your desire, and I assume because you're watching this video, you want to become an MVP, you've got to learn to start playing a longer game in the habits you build into your life and how you keep your motivation levels up. So a couple of things that I have found that's helped me maintain my motivation is focus. I focus on a topic that I want to learn or understand based on what I'm working on now. So for example, let's say it's flow, and I want to get really good at flow. So I commit to, I'm going to write at least once, maybe twice a month on flow. Therefore, I'm learning it more because I'm here on flow and I want to be here. I want to learn so much more. So what I do is I systematically make sure that I'm learning it all, that I'm learning systematically flow, and therefore I'm blogging about flow. And because why? It's my focus. And my focus leads to a habit. A habit, once again, reciprocates into that motivation cycle. The last thing, and I know I've said this before, comes down to planning. I don't wake up each day and go, oh, what am I going to do for the community? No, I plan 6 weeks, 8 weeks ahead. I am planning my schedule, whether I'm going to create a video, whether I'm going to write a blog post, whether I'm going to interview somebody for my podcasts. I am planning. Where am I going to speak? I am planning. And that way I can live a very spontaneous life. I can stay motivated and I can keep producing things that I hope are going to help other people. Because my goal at the end of the day is very simple. educate as many people as I can to have better careers and better lives using this wonderful technology of Microsoft Business applications. Anyhow, I hope that's helped you. If you have any feedback for me, leave it in the comments below, of course. If you think other people should be listening to this, share it with them. Ask them to subscribe and hit the bell, because every Monday I'm releasing a new one of these videos until I run out of feedback from the community. I don't know if I said it at the start, but Matt Collins-Jones asked this question, staying motivated on the journey. So Matt, I hope that helped you. If someone else out there has a question, as said, comments below. I'm going to answer your questions because I want to make sure that there is no question unanswered when it comes to how to become an MVP. I know it's kind of been a black art. It's been a hidden secret, if you like, for a lot of people. Nobody really knows what the story is, but I will answer your questions as much as I can, or that I have the answer to them, okay? There will be no black art around how I communicate how to become an MVP. Hope that helps. Ciao for now.